The names once again, Aishwarya. We're just taking down the names and Yediyurappa.
Yes, Yediyurappa, Sarbanand Sonowal, both have been inducted. K. Lakshman, Iqbal Singh. These are the new 4 names which we are being confirmed right now that Sarbanand Sonowal, I repeat, Shivraj Singh Chouhan has been taken out of the Parliamentary Board. Shivraj Singh Chouhan has been removed. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan has been replaced by Sarbanand Sonowal. So Sarbanand Sonowal has been given the place. Yediyurappa has been given a place. We are being told Iqbal Singh Lalpura has been given a place. K. Lakshman has been given a place. Satyanarayan Jatia has been given a place. B.L. Santosh has been given a place. Yes, Senator.
I think we have the full list here. I have the full list. I'm just reading it out from the list. From the list here. B.L. Santosh, very senior leader. I think I think some of these decisions are being taken with keeping in mind the elections that are coming up in some of these states as well. Aishwarya, I'm quickly reading the names and I'm adding Jagat Prakash Nadda, Narendra Modi, Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah. I have it here. Okay, I'm just going to read out from the surface. The names are on the screen right now. Names are on the screen. I'm just going to read out. That's Jagat Prakash Nadda, that's JP Nadda, the first name. Narendra Modi, the second name. Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah. And I'm just going to take a snapshot of that. Okay, that's the new BJP Parliamentary Board. It's just been constituted. That's Nadda. And that's the PM Modi. And I'm just requesting my team to reduce the audio because I'm getting an echo here. This is Rajnath Singh. And that's Amit Shah. Yediyurappa. And then there's Sonowal. And Lakshman. That's the more or less the new team. Lalpura, Iqbal Singh Lalpura. I'm sorry, it's a little illegitimate. Mr. Lalpura is also now on the BJP Parliamentary Board. And Sudha Yadav. That is Satyanarayan Jatia. And you have B.L. Santosh as well. So that's the new BJP Parliamentary Board. Significant. Okay, let me go back to Aishwarya. The fact that Yediyurappa and B.L. Santosh are there, I think both of them will have a huge role to play in the elections that are now going to come up in Karnataka.
The list are
from 7 to 11. From 7 to 11.
National President Nitin Gadkari has been removed of the BJP Parliamentary Board. Point number 1. Point number 2. Multiple-time Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan has also been removed. So these are the 2 big exclusions from the top body of the BJP. I repeat. Nitin Gadkari is no more a part of the BJP National Parliamentary Board. That is a very, very strong and a big decision. Shivraj Singh Chouhan, multiple-time Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, present Chief Minister, Madhya Pradesh is also going to polls, but he has been removed of the BJP Parliamentary Board. The full list is, at this point of time, of 17. Led by the BJP National President Jagat Prakash Nadda, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah, B.S. Yediyurappa, Sarbanand Sonowal, Shri K. Lakshman, Iqbal Singh Lalpura, Srimati Sudha Yadav, Satyanarayan Jatia, and BL Santosh. Yes, inclusions are there of BL Santosh, Yedurappa, Sarbanan Sonowal, K. Lakshman, Iqbal Singh Lalpura, Sudha Yadav, Satyanarayan Jatia. But the removal of, and I repeat, removal of Nitin Gadkari and Shivraj Singh Chouhan. One is one of the topmost cabinet ministers in the Prime Minister's cabinet, and second is the sitting Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, multiple time Chief Minister. So these two exclusions from the BJP Parliamentary Board are very, very significant. And the next list which is going to come is going to be of the National Election Committee. That is also the second in command body which decides the tickets of elections. So as you said, Niranjan, Karnataka elections are going to happen soon. We are going to see elections in Madhya Pradesh, in Gujarat. So that is also going to be very, very important. Normally, we see repetitiveness as far as the parliamentary board and then the election committee is concerned. So now we need to wait and watch that what is going to be. But at this point of time, the list is also there of the Central Election Committee. We are being told, and the Central Election Committee, and as I said, the list of the Central Election Committee is also there now with us. It includes 15 people, Niranjan. I've shared the list with you also. It is 15. Yes, it has the BJP National President. Yes, it has the Prime Minister. It has the Defence Minister. It has Home Minister. It has Yedurappa, Sarbanan Sonowal, K. Lakshman, Iqbal Singh Lalpura, Sudha Yadav, Satyanarayan Jatia. Bhupendra Yadav has been added in it. Devendra Fadnavis has been added in it. Om Mathur has been added in it. BL Santosh is also there, and Srimati Vanti Srinivas is also there. So you have 11 in the BJP National Parliamentary Board, 15 in the new election committee. Nitin Gadkari does not get space in both. Shivraj Singh Chouhan does not get space in both. These are the two big exclusions. I repeat, the two big exclusions which are there from both of these lists, Niranjan. If you can go through both these lists, the BJP Parliamentary Board includes 11. The poll committee includes 15. Nitin Gadkari and Shivraj Singh Chouhan are absent from both these lists. Nitin Gadkari, one of the senior most leaders of the BJP Central Cabinet Minister. Shivraj Singh Chouhan, multiple time Chief Minister. He is Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh at present as well. So it is a message that Shivraj Singh Chouhan is no more a part of the BJP Parliamentary Board. And at this point of time, the new list of 15 of the BJP poll committee has come in. It has the 11 parliamentary board members, plus it has Devendra Fadnavis, Bhupendra Yadav, Om Mathur, and Srimati Vanti Srinivas. So the four add-ons in the election committee, the 11 are repeated. The complete parliamentary board has been taken over, and the four add-ons are Bhupendra Yadav, Devendra Fadnavis, Om Mathur, and Srimati Vanti Srinivas. I repeat, these are the four add-on leaders in the BJP's Central Election Committee list. Bhupendra Yadav, Devendra Fadnavis, Om Mathur, and Srimati Vanti Srinivas. So very, very clearly, we are being said that what is happening right now is that two senior leaders of the BJP have been replaced. One is the Central Minister, Nitin Gadkari, which is a very, very big decision taken by the BJP National President, Jagat Prakash Nadda. And the next is the sitting Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, who was a part of the Parliamentary Board and the Election Committee. So he has been replaced from both, Nitin Gadkari as well. This is a very, very strong message which has been given by the BJP National President, Jagat Prakash Nadda. He has added Iqbal Singh Lalpura. He has added Bhupendra Yadav. He has added the Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister, Devendra Fadnavis. He has added Om Mathur, who comes from Rajasthan. Rajasthan is also going to polls. Srimati Vanti Srinivas, Sudha Yadav has also been added. So these are those names. Representation of different states, yes, but to replace Nitin Gadkari and sitting Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, a state which is going to polls in less than a year, is a very, very strong decision, and it must have happened after a lot of thought process. And I'm sure that both these two leaders must have been taken into confidence. But the replacement of Nitin Gadkari and Shivraj Singh Chouhan has been done from both these two. That is number one body, and the number two, that is Parliamentary Board, the most powerful body of the BJP according to their own internal constitution. And second is the election committee, the poll committee which decides tickets on every state. on every state, and that is why it makes it the second most powerful body within the BJP. And Nitin Gadkari and Shivraj Singh Chouhan does not get placed in both these bodies. I repeat, 11 members in the BJP Parliamentary Board, headed by the BJP National President Jagat Prakash Nadda. Number 2, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Number 3, Rajnath Singh, Defence Minister. Number 4, Home Minister Amit Shah. You have B.S. Yedurappa added. You have Sarbanan Sonowal added. You have K. Lakshman added. You have Iqbal Singh Lalpura added. You have Sudha Yadav added. You have Satyanarayan Jatia added. You have Bhupendra Yadav in the election committee. You have Devendra Fadnavis, Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, in the election committee. You have Om Mathur as number 13 in the election committee. You have B.L. Santosh added in both Parliamentary Board and the election committee. You have Srimati Vanti Srinivas as number 15 in the election committee in Ranjan. So 11 in the Parliamentary Board, 15 in the new poll committee of the BJP. Back to you, Niranjan.